Our Leviathan is able to travel to another world at your command.
Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the internet. This is Rendog coming at you from the world of StarCraft 2, Heart of the Swarm. In the previous episode, we infested a Protoss ship from nothing more than a lava, and it was freaking sweet. We have now eradicated the Protoss threat, and we are now on our way to travel to a new world. The Leviathan is ready to move on to another planet if we click the travel button. But before we hit that travel button, guys, let's head back to the evolution pit to see if there's anything more we can evolve. Looks like there is a new evolution mission. If we have a look at our Hydralisk, we've still got the same options there. If we have a look at our Roach, still the same options there. But there seems to be an evolution mission here.
Roach strain ready for augmentation. Protoss research facilities discovered. Experiments within useful to evolve swarm. Must acquire. Destroy Protoss. Improve swarm.
Okay, so Assmouth over here is basically our mad scientist within the butthole of this Leviathan. Yes, guys, it is disgusting. It's moist, it's wet, it's just absolutely foul. But that's a Zerg for you, right? Now, we're going to be able to make our roaches a little bit better. We can go the Corpser strain, ranged assault unit, attacks infest enemies. Once killed, 2 roachlings erupt. That sounds pretty sweet. Or Vile, ranged assault unit, attacks slow enemy movement speed and attack speed. Well, I actually don't know which one of those is better. So this test is actually gonna show us both of the new roach strains, and we'll be able to select which one is best for us. What we chose for the Zerglings, remember, was the Raptor upgrade, which lets them hop up cliffs as well as leap into battle. So, you know, let's try and make our Roach choice as synergistic with that as possible. Just give me a second. I'm just going to take a sip of this tasty beverage.
Planet Kantar, concealed Protoss facility.
Red Bush tea, man. Let me tell you, some tasty jazz.
Many Protoss specimens. Captive Scantipede is virulent parasite.
Well then, why don't we let it out to play?
Man, that zealot met a horrible demise. Damn. Release the centipede, or scantipede, or whatever the hell this thing is.
Parasites into host, erupt from corpse. Essence must be ours. Protoss must not destroy.
That's pretty ridiculous, I gotta say, because like in a battle, right? What's going to happen is, as units die, they're going to be turned into more Zerg units, and that means it's just basically going to cover the battlefield in your units, and I mean that's basically just Ember, right? So I think we're probably going to go with the Scantipede essence. I mean that seems like a good choice.
Essence acquired. Roaches modified with parasitic sequence.
Oh man, look at them!
Corpser strain implants roachling parasite, erupts from enemy's corpse.
They've got rave glow sticks sticking out of their heads now,
no
and that is
survivors.
Awesome. These roaches are ready to rave. That's awesome, man. Roach rave for the win. Right, so check it out, right? If we focus fire this thing, check it. It makes other units, which basically just
let the roachlings attack the enemy first.
Oh, that is pretty amazing, I gotta say. That's pretty amazing. I mean, it just increases the amount of units you have on the battlefield, like exponentially, right? And a successful Zerg army is all about swarming your opponent's army. So, I think I'm sold on going with these little roachlings. I mean, next to our Raptor Zerglings, the front lines of our army are always going to be infested with Zerg units. So, you know, I'm really happy with this strain, I think. I mean, we'll see what the other strain does, but I mean, look at this. We basically have an army of Zerglings without even making Zerglings. These little roachlings, aside from being ridiculously cute, and they only do 2 damage, okay? So they don't really do a lot of damage, but they clog up the battlefield. That's the important thing. And that means that your DPS units, so your ranged units like Roaches and Hydralisks, get to do damage while your enemy units are attacking these little things, right? So they're kind of like a distraction tool, I guess, on the battlefield. So I think that, you know...
Planet Melis 4. Environment used to guide evolution.
Alright, so let's see what the other strain of roach is. How awesome is this that they've made stages to show you what each strain evolution does?
Organisms reproduce within pools. Generations of roaches ordered to consume. Most organs seize up, die. Survivors adapted, formed symbiotic bond with microbes. New strain, vile roach, ready for command.
Man,
I sense
they are
Protoss
pretty
forces
disgusting.
nearby. Let's see these new roaches in combat.
Right, so let's see what this strain of roach does. It looks pretty cool.
Vile strain.
Definitely not as
acid
cool as the
saliva
glow
coats
stick
enemy,
headed
slows movement,
roaches, that's for sure.
slows attacks.
Get out of there! Okay, so while the other strain is all about focus firing, right? Because you want to kill units as fast as possible to get the roachlings. This one is more about just moving, and then what the roaches will do is attack various units, and then it's slow. Look at that! Look how slow their attack is. I mean, this is really good also. This is also really good, man, seriously. I feel like that in this exact situation, that the roachling spawning roaches would actually do a much better job. Because they would be making roachlings that these units would then try and attack.
Now.
And even though this is really sweet, I just feel like the roachling will just do better. Barrow!
To move.
I mean, this is awesome. Barrow! So you can burrow your roaches, right? And they recharge much faster when they're burrowed. And you can burrow them just before they die. So just
Vile
to save them.
strain successful. Protoss eliminated. Must prepare sequences. Returning to evolution pit.
This is a tricky one. I do honestly feel that the roachling,
Sequences ready for integration. Await
that the
decision.
roachling roach would have actually done just as well in that battle, and if not, maybe a little bit better. So I think, while I do like these ones, I think I'm going to go with the roachling. Just because it's going to add more units to the battlefield, it adds more targets to the enemy, and basically it messes with the enemy AI a bit, right? So the more units on the battlefield, the more difficult it is for your opponent's DPS units to focus down on the correct units. So I'm happy with that, I think. Abathur, I'm getting out of here, man. You stank. Damn. Right, let's go to Kerrigan. Let's see if we have any other levels. Alright, so we don't have any more levels for Kerrigan. So let us travel. Now Leviathan is going to, looks like he's going to move off. Dang, that thing is massive. Was that a Protoss ship underneath us? What is going on there? Or am I tripping? Oh, it's awesome cutscene time, baby.
Zeratul.
Whoa! How sweet is that, dude? Man, that was some Street Fighter 2 jazz going on over there, man. Damn. Jeez. Power over 9,000. Jeez, man, Kerrigan does mean serious business, does she not? Seriously, man, damn.
What do you want?
Why did you just kick his ass?
Believe.
Whoa! Man, Zeratul?
Kerrigan, I have been to the beginning. Behold.
Hey, is that like Far Cry 3? Have you been to Far Cry 3?
Of the Zerg.
Is that what you're talking about here, man?
Here the Zerg evolved. And here the Dark One
Oh my goodness. Whoa!
altered them. Those left behind
Awesome!
primal Zerg.
Those are like the very first strains of Zerg, man. That's awesome. Jeez. It's like a dinosaur battle.
They fight.
Man, that is absolutely disgusting. That thing kind of reminds me of Diablo. Jeez, he evolved fast. Whoa! So the Zerg absorb like DNA when they eat something.
Just as you must. If
Damn,
you
that is
survive.
intense. Damn. I don't know what Zeratul is doing there. Zeratul is like one of the Protoss main guys. You know, he's like one of the main characters for the Protoss guys. So it looks like we can travel to a planet, guys. We can either go back to Char, to our homeworld, or to Xeris. This dude was just showing us some epic new Zerg units on Xeris. So let us get our butts over to Xeris, I think.
Birth world of the Zerg. It lies far beyond the Caprulu sector, where no Terran has ventured. You must go to that ancient place, Kerrigan. Learn its secrets and take its power.
Okay, so for some reason we're now working with old Zeratul over here. If we go to Char,
Char
obviously,
has long
we
been
get
home to
Banelings.
the
But, you know,
Swarm's
I've never
planet.
been a fan of the Baneling, and the Mutalisk is one of my favorite units. And, you know, look at this thing, man. It's like a mushroom unit. So let's go to Xeris, I think, guys. That's going to be the choice for this episode, man. Let's go get ourselves some Mutalisks, man. And Mutalisks are the flying unit for the Zerg army. They spit a glyph or an attack that bounces across various enemies, so they are really awesome. They're also really fast. And Zeratul is following us, man. Weirdo. Alright,
The power of Xeris called you here.
My need to see Mengsk dead called me here. These Zerg will help me destroy Core Hall.
You must let Xeris remake you, Kerrigan. The final war nears, and there is little time.
I don't have to do a damn thing. I will not be a pawn in your prophecies.
you tell that butthole
You will
Zeratul, man.
do anything to have your revenge.
Anything.
He's like the Predator.
Then that is enough.
He obviously got bored of playing around with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and here he is in StarCraft 2. So there is old old Zeratul's ship floating up in there. What happens if we speak to him quickly?
Why are you helping me, Zeratul? You have more cause to hate me than most.
The Xel'Naga wish you restored as the leader of the Swarm.
They do?
You know I don't believe in your mad prophecies.
Your belief is not required. I act for the greater good, though it earns me the hatred of my own people.
I
Spare
approve
me
Zeratul.
yourself pity, Zeratul. Everyone has to make peace with their own choices.
Zeratul.
I made my peace long ago.
You're a tool.
When we are done here, I
That
will
was a terrible
return to
joke,
my
sorry,
people
guys.
and accept their judgment.
We all have to pay for our actions someday. I guess your day is almost here.
Alright, what does old Isha have to say?
I'm looking through the eyes of my overlords. These primal Zerg are fascinating. They show no signs of age.
All organisms age, even Zerg.
But the primals feed off the essence of individuals. They're in a state of constant evolution. They don't die.
Until they are killed by another primal.
True. The most successful hunters among them must be incredibly ancient and incredibly dangerous.
Well, I want to hunt them down like, you know, nobody's business. Alright, sweet guys. Looks like we can actually start our mission. We've already done our evolution stage. We've already looked at Kerrigan. We can't upgrade her any further. So let's get going, man. This is going to be awesome. We're on a new
The
planet.
primal Zerg are disturbed by our presence. They gather even now, preparing to destroy us.
We're going to be able to get a Mutalisk, and it looks like we are fighting against Zerg.
I sense something. An ancient consciousness. Sleeping.
The Ancient One, a primal Zerg who witnessed the creation of the Overmind.
You want me to awaken it, don't you?
If you truly seek the power of Xeris, you will need the Ancient One.
Well, then the Ancient One we will get.
My queen, Enemy primals are massing nearby. They are going to attack us.
They wish to stop you from speaking with the Ancient One. What will you do?
What my enemies fear most. Always.
You are on the path, and no longer need my guidance. You will not see me again, Kerrigan.
No, Zeratul! Stay with us, man. You're a pretty sweet dude. Plus, maybe you can introduce us to old Arnie. That would be awesome. Get to the chopper! Alright. Man, look at this artwork, guys. This is looking absolutely epic. And it looks like we are going to be building a base. We are going to be fighting a Zerg enemy, but not just a normal Zerg enemy. It looks like these are going to be ancient, overpowered Zergs. So what I want to do is probably get Mutalisk as fast as possible so that we can get an air advantage, and we'll take it from there. So let's have a... Oh my goodness. What is that?
So this is the Ancient One.
To awaken this creature, we must feed it.
It was feed its
There's
mouth.
a lot of biomass here. We'll kill these Quilgore and have drones harvest meat from their corpses.
Oh god, that is just revolting. Oh god.
Once the drone is done harvesting, it will drag the biomass to the Ancient.
Oh. Man, it just dropped a whole bunch of intestines in there.
Speaks now. You intrude on my territory, corrupt sir. We will devour your flesh.
Okay, so that guy means business,
Warning.
man.
A force of primal Zerg flyers is preparing to assault the Hive cluster.
Hey, that's a Guardian from StarCraft 1. Awesome.
Reconstituted, ready for your armies.
Look at our new attack, guys. Look at it chaining like
Primal
that.
Guardians.
That is awesome. I'm so
Primal
glad
Zerg
we chose
forces
that
are
chain attack.
massing
That is
nearby.
excellent.
They are likely to attack again.
Let them try.
Alright guys, so as always we need to get some drones as
Yes.
fast as possible. Kerrigan is going to be
Push
control
ahead.
group 1, Mutalisk control group 2, Raptors control group 3.
This pack of Quilgore is our first target.
Is going to lay
Let's
some
move
eggs.
out.
What I want to do is make another queen, because queens are really good. They heal our units, right? So they're going to be able to heal our Mutalisk as well
Who
as
asked
heal
you?
Kerrigan. Kerrigan is now completely passive. She's got maximum life increase. Her regeneration rate has increased, and she does a chain attack. So that is freaking sweet, if I do say so myself. We need to get gas ASAP, guys, because Mutalisks require a ridiculous amount of gas. Let's have a look. A Mutalisk costs 100 minerals, 100 gas, and you know, the more gas that we can get, the better. But first of all, we need to make more drones, and also what we need
What
to
is
do
it now?
is expand as fast as possible. The sooner we can get a new base, the better. It looks like there is...
Speak quickly.
What the hell are these things?
No escape.
Well, now Kerrigan's going to own these things by herself.
We require more minerals.
We also need to make more drones so that they can come and harvest the corpses of these things.
Swarm hungers. Take no prisoners.
Right, so let's get a couple drones over to these corpses. We need to collect this meat. I think. Isn't that what we're doing? Yeah, there we go.
You have my attention.
I don't think we need all
A
of the
drone
drones,
can
though.
harvest biomass from this Quilgore. The process is slow, and our drone will be vulnerable.
Alright, well,
We
we'll
must
protect it.
while it harvests.
No problem. And what we're going to do is
We need
build
to
up our
harvest this
drone count
biomass quickly.
over here. Our queen is now into play, so let's lay some more eggs. Let's spread our creep. Remember, we want to spread our creep, guys, because creep not only gives us scouting, but also regenerates our Zerg units and lets them move a lot faster also. So really good idea to always be laying eggs. What I want to do is kind of make like a force
What is it now?
of queens with Kerrigan,
asked
right?
you?
I want Kerrigan to have like a whole ton of queens with her. And what we're going to do is build a new base over here as soon as we possibly can. The more... Basically what we want
Successful.
is a new
The
base
biomass
so
is
that
in
we can
transit to the Ancient One.
so that we can get more gas as fast as possible, right?
The biomass
that
has
is the goal
been
over here.
consumed. The Ancient One will require more to awaken.
We're going to link up
Then
this
find
base
more
to this
Quilgore,
base with
Isha.
our creep. And let's just
Yes,
make sure
my
we're always
queen.
making drones. We need to max out on drones as fast as possible. Let's get these drones onto their spin gas. What the
Quilgore
hell is going on over
located.
here, man? Dang.
We must move quickly if we are to secure their biomass.
Alright, so Kerrigan, and
Nothing
her
stands in
queens
my way.
are going to deal with the biomass, and what we're going to try and do back home is defend our base just using our units. So let's add our hatcheries to control group 4. This hatchery can now start making some drones and start saturating itself. This hatchery is almost saturated. Now it will be saturated, so we can take a couple of drones from this base and make some more Vespene geysers so that we can get more gas. Remember, guys, our goal here is gas ASAP. We now instantly make overlords, which is absolutely epic.
Out with it.
And let's just spread our creep as fast as possible with our queens. And this is our control group 1. So we've got queens with us, right?
Push
Which
ahead.
means that any damage
not much
Kerrigan
time.
takes, these queens are going to be able
Get
to heal
going.
her. And I think
Come
that is
by
really
me.
awesome. I think I'm going to make one more queen so that Kerrigan
We
has
have
a
met
really,
the enemy in combat.
a really great healing force.
You have
with
my
her.
attention.
And as you can see, the queens just heal themselves and heal Kerrigan, which is awesome. And what we need to do is get a drone harvesting over here. Come on, drone!
Yes?
So this is like the Kerrigan
get this over
strike
with.
force going on up in here, right?
Nothing stands in my way.
But what we need to make sure, guys, is that we don't get caught with our pants down, so to
The
speak.
swarm hungers.
I'm assuming we're about to get attacked
The
at some
swarm
point
never rests.
very, very soon. So what I want to do is start making
I'm
mutalisks,
sensing something primal nearby.
because the
but it's
mutalisks
small.
are gonna be able to fly,
Primal
right?
essence pool. Strong sequences.
So that means that
Approach. Absorb essence. Will augment strength.
No one.
so that
This
means
world is mine.
that we have a very
Primal Zerg
mobile
forces
army, right?
incoming. Our drone must be protected.
Oh God.
Going.
Our forces are under attack.
Must not wake the ancient. Destroy the meat. Leave
No!
her nothing.
Damn it!
We have to stop them. Our forces
Go
can
get the meat.
intercept their raiding parties.
Our drone is under attack.
What the hell
We
is
should
that?
provide escorts so it can return the biomass safely.
Okay, we are under attack,
Drax
people.
forces are destroying Quilgore biomass.
Spawn more over.
All my overlords.
This is unacceptable. Zareth will consume you.
Alright, so our mutalist army is doing its business.
The swarm.
Kerrigan
Out with
is
it.
where is the meat? Did we collect the meat? I
The
think we
swarm
did.
never rests.
Right, so the Kerrigan strike force
This
is going to
world
continue.
is mine.
We should easily be able to handle this, I think. Barrow! Barrow!
Drax forces have destroyed Quilgore biomass.
War is mindless. The primal Zerg descend upon you.
We need to get this meat. Drone, go and get this meat over here. The mutalist will defend
You
you.
have my attention.
It looks like the Kerrigan strike force has
The
done
swarm
its
never
business. What we do need, however, to do is make a couple more queens, I think. Let's make like, instead of having 4 queens, let's have 6 queens.
Out with it. This world is mine.
Drone, go get the meat. Right,
Yes?
so we're going to get this meat, and we're going to get this meat, and we're just going to chill over here for until that is done. Let's make as many more drones as we can. Get gas, guys. Right, this.
A drone is under attack by
Attack?
Drax forces. It is dangerous to harvest from multiple corpses. The Primal Zerg are sure to attack our drones.
We can handle it. We can handle it.
Grow greedy. It shall be your
We're upgrading our
downfall.
mutalisks now too. So
Under attack.
Nothing stands in the way of the swarm. Let's get this over with.
where are our other
Field
queens?
depleted.
All right, so that drone managed to get that biomass. I think we need to get this biomass over here, right?
Speak
All right, so we're going to
quickly.
send Kerrigan back.
Get going.
Let's escort this drone
There's
though
not much time.
with the
Mineral
Kerrigan
field.
A
strike
drone
field.
is under attack
No!
by Brax forces.
Our drones are
Damn
under
it!
attack.
Attack!
What is
Right,
it
the
now?
mutalist forces are going to attack over here. Kerrigan
Out with
and
it.
her queens are going to come up from this side. What are these things?
Just die.
And let's make sure that we're always building Mutalisk back home.
We require more Vespene gas.
Burrow! Man,
Out with
Kerrigan
it.
almost bit the dust there, man.
You have my attention. Who asked you?
Alright, so now we can come and pick up this biomass.
The swarm never
We can
rests.
also get this meat. I think that's the most important thing. Let's
Swarm
get the meat.
hungers.
Right, we need some more queens. Let's make 10 queens.
We require
Let's stop messing
more
around up in here,
Vespene
man.
gas.
Okay, so our Mutalisk force is now ridiculous.
We have recovered half of the biomass needed to awaken the Ancient.
Attack!
Speak quickly.
Right, what we haven't been doing is spreading our creep, guys. So let's get our creep spreading ASAP.
Out with it.
Let's plant some more of these eggs all over the show.
Mutation command complete.
Alright, this base still needs to be saturated though. So let's get that going. This base definitely has way too many workers. So we'll do some swapping, I think. And requires a lair. Alright, sweet.
Swarm hungered.
Let's extend our Zerg juice across the land.
Primal forces are attacking Quilgore biomass.
Alright, so let's go and take care of this Quilgore over here. Our Mutalisk army should be able to deal with that. And Kerrigan, you need to go get this stuff. And let's get a drone harvesting
stronger.
this meat over here.
This must be the power Zeratul spoke of.
Unacceptable command.
And let's grow some more Zerg juice up in this direction.
Command.
Right, so check out our Kerrigan
Yes.
army now, right? It's just Queens and Kerrigan, which is pretty awesome. I think I'm going to upgrade the Carapace and the attack of our Queens. Let's build another
A drone
evolution
is under
chamber.
attack by Brax forces.
Quickly.
It is.
Mineral field depleted.
Mutalisk, go and deal with that.
What is it now?
All right, sweet. So
Let's
now
get
what
this
we've got to
over
do
with.
is defend this drone. He needs to do his business. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have another attack
Yes.
coming in from somewhere. So
Swarm
the
hungers.
Kerrigan Queen army is going to defend this, and our
Forces
Mutalisks are gonna roam, right? If there's any need for our Mutalisks to roam somewhere, if there's an attack from another angle, for example, then our Mutalisks will be able to deal with that. Nice and easy.
complete.
The swarm.
Alright, so let's make a couple more overlords. So, okay,
Brax
now we have
forces are
we've
destroying
maximized the
Quilgore
amount of
biomass.
units we can make, right? So now what we need to do is just make Mutalisks. I'm just going to make a ridiculous amount of Mutalisks, right? So let's just press T to make all the Mutalisks from all the lava that we have. And it looks like we actually need another hatchery, so let's get another hatchery built.
Who asked you?
We have so much money, we're actually not
Yes.
spending it, so
This world is
I'm
mine.
going to send the Kerrigan Queen team down here.
Nothing stands in the way of the swarm.
Oh, man, what? These drones? We have so many drones
Out
now,
with
it's
it.
crazy, man.
The swarm never rests.
Attack! And our Mutalisks are just going to patrol, make sure that no attacks can get in here. Let's extend our creep as far as we
Destroy
can.
the meat. Destroy it all.
And let's upgrade the last of our
Another
Mutalisk upgrades
Quilgore
there.
biomass has been destroyed.
Where?
Speak quickly. Push it.
Alright, so Kerrigan's
Swarm
Queen team is
hunger.
going to defend this. Let's get our group of Mutalisks flying around. Here, this is the attack group that we have to deal with over here. So let's get our flock of Mutalisks to deal with these roaches.
Primal forces are attacking
Right,
Quilgore
we
biomass.
can get this meat over here, and there's a hive cluster attack going on. So half of the Mutalisks, go deal with this. Make some Zerglings. No, this is not good. We're gonna lose a hatchery. Build another one.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's go back to
Push
our
ahead.
Kerrigan Queen team.
Let's
She
get
is
this
doing a
over
good
with.
job over here, taking care of this,
Yes, and
defending this
now.
this meat harvest over here.
Are under attack.
But what is going on over here? Okay, so we lost that
A
hatchery,
drone is
unfortunately.
under attack by Brack's forces.
We lost that drone, it seems. So let's get another drone harvesting. Right, so this is going to be Control Group 3, right? And this group of Mutalisks over here is going to be Control Group 2. So we've got like a Defend Home group. We've got Kerrigan.
We're almost done here.
Control Group 2. Oh God! Control Group
Speak
1.
quickly.
Control Group 3. Right, so Control Group
Swarm
1.
hungers.
Our forces are
What?
under attack.
Why are these queens trying to go into
swarm
that butthole over there?
Forces are under attack.
Alright, so Control Group 1 is going to come and deal with this, and then we're going to harvest that biomass over there. Although, Control Group 3, where are you? Deal with this jazz.
Complete.
Man, this is crazy. There's just stuff going on all over the map here, man. This is crazy. I'm going to defend this drone with
We have met
group
the
of
enemy in
Mutalisks,
combat.
Control Group 3. And here comes Kerrigan with the Queen
Nothing
Army.
stands in mind. What is it now?
Primal forces are attacking Quilgore biomass.
And let's send Control Group 2 to go and deal with this group over here. So the hatchery is now back up and running. Let's get our drones mining again. 2 into there. And what we can do now also is make some more Mutalisks. So let's make a butt ton of Mutalisks, max out on Mutalisks. And that is maxed out on the Mutalisks. There we go. Harvest, people!
Gas.
Oh God, what's happened?
Now, corrupt Zerg. I will kill you myself.
Looks like a boss.
Defend the hive cluster.
Vespene guys are exhausted.
All groups
Empty
back.
minions are no match for the might of the primal Zerg.
Pay attention.
Go get the biomass drone.
Out with it.
Oh Lord.
Mineral field depleted.
There's not much time.
Our drones are under attack.
No, defend! Defend the drone!
Field depleted.
No, he took down the drone!
Speak
Right, we need to
quickly.
get back here ASAP, man. Oh God. These things are massive. Intercept! Oh my God.
Who asked you?
That thing is insane, man. We got another Zerg army coming in, flanking him.
On your flesh.
Flanked, you bastard! Who's laughing like that, man? Damn. Oh God, it's awakened! Oh, it looks like we did it, guys. That thing is terrifying.
I return.
Welcome back, Ancient One. Check how small
Ancient
Kerrigan is,
One.
man. Damn.
I am here for the power of Xeris. I will sacrifice anything to achieve my goal. You will help me.
Your swarm bears the mark of Amon, the fallen Zarnaga, who came to Xeris long ago. He forged the Zerg into a weapon and took them away.
It's ridiculous that he also speaks
Some of
English.
us were hidden, overlooked.
They even made his lips move to like say the English
We
words.
remain pure. If you seek our power, you must become Primal Zerg. You must become pure.
Whew, man, that sounds epic. Okay, so we finished the mission. However, we didn't get... Oh, man, we only got 1 out of the 3 Kerrigan levels earned. That sucks, man. What did we... Okay, don't lose more than 3 drones. Yeah, we failed that. Kill 4 primal hives in the Waking the Ancient mission. Okay, we didn't do that. Oh, that sucks, man. But we did finish the stage. We didn't kill any primal hives, in fact. We just went straight for the biomass, so... but that was really awesome. What an awesome freaking stage that was, guys. Let's continue into the cutscene and on to the next stage. Damn, that was intense, man. Damn, there was so much stuff going on at the same time. We were managing 2 bases. We were trying to protect our drones while they... Oh, look at the Mutalisks. Oh, that's awesome. We were trying to protect the drones from picking up the meat. At the same time, we were trying to defend attacks from these ridiculous Zergs. But that was awesome, guys, and I really like having this little strike force of Queens and Kerrigan. And the Queens are there to heal her, obviously, and they can attack air also, and that was pretty cool also, just doing that. And I really hope you enjoyed that stage. This has been Rendog playing StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. If you enjoyed it, guys, you smackety smack that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not smack that subscribe button? There's way more StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm to come. Guys, we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, my friends!